Three brave amigos are we, brother to brother and everyone, a brave amigo. Wherever they need us, our destinies lead us, amigos. We're always together.
Yeah, oh my. You can tell we got an amateur over there with Marcia. Marcia Lambert sitting in for Sigmund Kramer. She really likes that song.
I like that song. It made me laugh.
Yeah, she likes the sombrero that she's now wearing and the huge mustache she has on. She really embraces her role as a three amigo. We're trying to figure it out because we're about as Anglo as people can be, whether or not there's actually a different word for, like there's a senora and a senorita. I know that much, but is it different if it's a female amigo? I don't know.
Amiga.
Yeah, amiga. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Maybe Dan knows. Dan, do you know?
Dan, I'd be shocked. Do you know Dan?
No, I do not know.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for not shocking me. I can't handle that. It's too early in the morning for that. And, of course, Dan Shedd, intern extraordinaire and really scary information gatherer for the 3 a.m. Egos. How are you, Dan?
I am doing great, Kevin. How are you guys doing?
I am okay, thank you very much. I do need to mention, though, before I go any further, that today's program has been brought to listeners in part by our friends at richclub.org, chriskidd.com, CAOOY.org, and the milliondollaremployee.com. I have to say that because we have bills to pay around here. All right, so what do you got for us today, sir?
Well, have you guys heard of the Monster energy drinks?
Mm-hmm. I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't touch this stuff because I want to live a little longer. So.
Well, according to a video that went viral on Facebook and YouTube over the weekend, a woman claims that the Monster energy drink is actually promoting Satan.
Satan?
Yes, Satan.
For those who watched Saturday Night Live 20 years ago, Dan Shedd has no idea what you remember.
Satan?
You remember Church Lady, right?
Could it be Satan?
Yeah, you remember Church Lady, right? Could it be Satan? Do you remember Church Lady, Dan Shedd?
No,
Yeah.
but I did see the clip that you guys are referring to. So.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Look up Church Lady. Look up Santa. The Santa Church Lady is one of my favorite because if you change the letters around for Santa, and think about it, he's wearing a red suit.
Yeah.
Change those words around, and he becomes Satan. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So, no, we're not familiar. It's amazing how many minutes we milked just trying to figure out what the heck you're talking about. What do you got? So, what's the deal?
Well, specifically, this is from the Huffington Post. The video specifically states that the Monster M is really made up of the Hebrew number 6, repeated 3 times. Yep, 666.
Where are you getting this from? What is your source for this, by the way?
Huffington Post.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I think she's had too many monster drinks, actually.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He does sound really wired, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, I'm bouncing off the walls right now.
Yeah. For regular listeners, this is Dan doing really bonkers.
Yes, my dogs are freaking out right now.
Oh.
Yeah. And so, monster drinks. And so, what is the...
What does she want?
What's that?
What does she want? I mean, if she thinks it's of Satan, does she want money for it because she drank something from Satan, or does she want to have its baby? I mean, what does she want?
You know, it's weird because she doesn't, say what she wants. She just says in the video, it's something to think about. She also talks about how the O is representing an upside-down cross. That means Antichrist, and how it's just all kinds of crazy stuff. But the video clip has already racked up more than 1.5 million views.
Why?
Because people have way too much time on their hands.
Exactly.
And that includes our intern, Dan Shedd.
Yes, I do have way too much time.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm looking at one, and it has, and it's the same video, I'm sure, just at a different location. 5 million hits.
Whoa.
5 million hits.
Dan, did you watch said video? I mean, is it interesting enough to watch? What is it?
I only watched a couple minutes of it because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean,
It's more than a couple of minutes long. That's
The video's
scary
2
right
minutes
there.
long, so he watched all of it in its entirely 2 or 3 times. But now he's
Now he's backing
revising
up.
it. He's yeah. Well, I think this is pretty good on the ridiculous spectrum. It's I would say at a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being off the chart, I put this around a 7 or an 8.
I mean, the whole graphic on those monster drinks is like rock music, and it's made by Rockstar Products or something. So they've got that whole edgy look to it. That
Really,
doesn't-
is it? I don't know. What do you know
take a
about
whole-
that? Is it
Well, I
made
mean-
by Rockstars Monster?
no, it's
You know what's so funny is the
Brought to you
lady
by
behind the
Coca-Cola.
lady who's talking about it
Yeah.
practically has her face covered. Anyway, who makes Monster Drink? You have no idea, or do you?
I think it's like Pepsi Cola or something like that. I'm not sure.
It's made by
I think-
Monster Beverage Corporation.
Yes, there it is, Monster Beverage
Plus,
Corporation.
Yeah,
it's called
That didn't take much
Monster.
of imagination on our parts, by the way, to come up with that.
Yeah, really. It's called Monster, so it having something to do with Satan. I mean, they're just playing off of the whole idea, right? So
27 grams of sugar, 100 calories. That's not that bad in the calories, really.
it's not. I drank it for a little while, trying to think it would give me some energy, and it made my heart go brrrr, and I decided that was enough of that. So
In the
maybe something's
controversies,
gone brrrr with
if
her
you look
too.
up Monster Energy on Wikipedia, so it's got to be true. Because
Of
in
course.
Wikipedia, it says it has a section on Monster Energy under controversies and warnings. And it says in here that in Hebrew numerology, it means 6, and that it got 3 6s on that can. So
Wow.
I don't know about you, but I'm not going to drink them any longer. Of course, I've never had one in
That's
my entire
enough of
life.
that.
I've never had one in my entire life, but I'm certainly not drinking them any longer.
That's it.
Dan Shedd will have
Cut
a
you
link
off.
to the video that he says you shouldn't watch, but he's going to have a link there anyway at priceofbusiness.com. Dan, thanks for bringing us this telling report. Marshall Lambeth
You're welcome.
sitting in for Sigmund Kramer and looking nothing like him.
Thank goodness.
And myself, Kevin Price, delighted to be with you. Hope you have a great day and that you spend it wisely right here on this great station.